Hello, this is the Eye of Salmon, and right off the bat, I would like to warn you about the spoilers, because obviously they are going to explain a lot, especially when I tell you to reconsider updating the to the Garden edition of Oceanhorn. Uh, but, well, if it really bothers you, I would like to warn you. And yeah, there we go. So, to the point. There are two planned updates. So there was minor Golden Edition update that's already out, and there's upcoming major update. You can call it DLC really. That is possibly adding much more to the plot of the game. So the minor update adds additional challenges and really changes the way the game works under the hood. As you will notice probably further in this video, because I'm going to compare both old version and new version and the same gameplay, how it really works. So I think the new version is a lot smoother. But with that being said, the minor update raises the ability to scale the mountains, the Tika mountain that you can see in the background, and a way to get to the Arcadian Beacon, really. It was obviously a bug, but, well, unfortunately, for those that are curious, for those atypical players like myself, well, that's quite unfortunate. So you might want to reconsider, you might want to go there yourself. So before updating, I will just show you how to get to the Arcadian Beacon as promised. So first up, well, you have to approach. I'm going to just speed those up. So you have to approach the edge of Arcadian, well, let's say continent. Go to the certain beach over there that you could see, and you really need to trigger the tetrad appearance. So you need to really take a particular route, and then you need to approach that steep edge of the hill over there. You can call it a cliff, I guess. And you need to do it. You need to walk over to the particular tree. But first, we need to really need to trigger the tetrad. So there we go. Let's go. And you can't scale those mountains yourself. I'm sure during your gameplay you'll possibly have okay, there we go. So you have possibly encountered the various edges that you could see, that you could see in the background, and you couldn't scale them, and that was intended behavior of the game, obviously. But in this gameplay, we're going to use the grappling hook. Okay, tetrad is surely triggered. You do not need to fire the tetrad. You just need to trigger its appearance, otherwise you won't succeed. So you use the grappling hook to latch onto the enemy that will appear. These will be cactos, to propel you upwards and for you to be able to land. Okay, so there's Erika. Now we wait for cactus appearance. So what? Oh, there we go. Okay, so see, so I'm quite kind of surprised that I made it on the first time. Usually it takes time to be able to get it right. So this was very fortunate. This was way too easy, I guess. So shall I call this Erika? I'm not sure. I am sure it won't bother me up there, but I don't know. So this is, in the background you can see Tika Lake and the huge mountain up there. Wait a second. So the huge mountain up there, not this one obviously, this is the Tika Lake, but the huge mountain further ahead is Tika Mountain. And this is the mountain that the White City residents were supposed to evacuate to. if you play the game through, you already know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I told you, I warned you about the spoilers. So so these are going to explain a lot. And actually, when on the topic, yeah, let's just kill that back just in order to be thorough. So now we can go further ahead. So while on the subject of explaining things, during the gameplay, it is revealed that you never quite make it to the Arcadian Beacon. So you are supposed to deposit the emblem of sun, obviously, but instead you are kidnapped by Mesmeroth, and you're forced to face Trilot in the harbor, and have Oceanhorn turn against you, really, at the end of the game. So, but the Arcadian Beacon is there, and when you visit the ghost town in the source, you learn that the path is blocked by the ice, and that's why you can't make it the easy way. You have to go through the philosopher's house. You need to burn a few things there to be able to get there. Well, you will see exactly when you make it yourself. This is the standard way to play, but myself, I like exploring new things. I like when I play the games, I like to actually discover new places on the maps, and that's possible when sorry for that stuttering, but it's not easy really to concentrate on two things at once. So I like to take a typical route or do things that weren't intended. So when you program a game, not you, well, basically, so in general, when the game is created, and then it is created with certain things that the player will do in mind. But I like to do something entirely different, and that's how you discover those bugs, basically. So, okay, so I don't think I will be able to scale the mountains even further up, so let's go forward instead. Also, by you, I actually mean the hero you are playing, and the hero has a name. Okay, so see, it doesn't look like a block of ice, does it? So it's intentionally blocked. But you can get inside. I will show you in a second. So remember just a moment before fighting Mesmeroth. So when there's a conversation that hero has, the "I am your father" kind of cheesy moment conversation. So this is where it is shown how he came to life in Arcadian Beacon. See, I know the spoiler. That's why I intended to warn you. So it shows you a kind of crystal ball at some point. And that crystal ball is actually signed. And it seems to have a Theo name on it. So this is why I assume the name of the hero is Theo. Okay, so let's go inside. This is some sort of, I don't know, see, broken window or something? But you can get inside. Okay, so it's very dark. I can't barely make out the details of but you see there's a chimney up the, or can you call it a chimney? It's a tower. I'm not sure. It's too small to be a tower, but never mind. So there's nothing really in there. But I really wonder if the developers are going to use that space, that part of the map, and what it is going to contain, and what's the plan to connect the plots of those two games. That will be really interesting. So, okay, where am I? Can I go? Oh, okay, there we go. Right. So you can see the parts of the map that you have actually been to already before. Wait, I wanted to show you something, because I remember being able to actually jump on top of the beacon. Not the top of the tower, but the lower part, but quite risky. By the way, if you drop or if you kill yourself somehow in this part of the map, then you actually will be respawned somewhere near the arcades, near the Tika mountain. So that's why I do not really I advise to be careful. Well, you can be reckless all you want once you visited all the spots you wanted to try, but just saying. So okay. So this is the sky pillar, the huge rock, the second one in the background, and well, I guess this was supposed to be a ghost town, but as you can see, no homes, no snow, no frozen people. So yeah, and I also remember being able to scale down a bit and around the wall, but it is quite risky. If I slip, I will kill myself, and I really want to show you something else because, well, supposedly if you pass through the gate that you see, the gate on this wall obviously, then you should emerge on the other side and just go downstairs to the world of Arcadia, but this is not the case, and I will show you in a second. You will see yourself. So after this, I'm going to show you how I try to attempt the same trick and I'm playing the new version of the game, but it is not really possible. It did sometimes require repetition, so it's not like I didn't try hard enough, but I never succeeded, however much I tried. So that's why I think if you're really curious about the game and about this part, even though there's not much really, but if you're really curious and want to do some sightseeing yourself, you might want to reconsider updating, at least for the time being. So now you'll see what happens, where we exactly emerge. There we go. Okay, so now the new version of the game. As you can see, I used to have 100% completion. You notice this one on the bottom, but yeah, it changed once the game updated. Right, so as you can see, actually all of this seems to be nicer, all the graphics and the movement is quite fluent, but I'm going to speed up the unnecessary interaction or just running anyway, because by this point you already know the drill, you already know the way, so there's really no point. But what I think I can show you is some kind of cool trick, I think. It's you see those airships that drop bombs once you are struck by those blue laser beams. So you see, you never seem to get rid of those, do you? You have to avoid all those red lasers going down, but you're never able to lose track of those. So I'm going to show you how to do that, but let's just speed it up. By the way, don't you find those interactions annoying? Or is it just me? So, okay. See, Tetra triggered, so we're doing all about the book. Okay, so I think the best way to lose track of this annoying warship is to actually allow it to bring you down. And then it leaves you alone. So in case you might have been wondering, so this is what to do. You might have noticed yourself, so don't take it offensively, but yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is the spot. Okay, so anything happening? Anything? No. Okay, perhaps once again.
It's an Ithaca. Beware of their shots.
Yeah, Ithaca. But Ithaca is not enough to lift us up into the mountains, so... Okay? No. Right, so perhaps let's just give it another try. So it's you know, just to be fair, just to give it a chance. We might replenish the supplies and yeah, cactus. So the cactus here is actually a bad sign, because usually when they appear here, they don't appear up in the mountains. So, but anyway, we are supposed to give it a chance, so I will show you exactly. Just pardon me while I replenish my supplies, and yeah, and we're going to trigger the tetrad yet again and return. So see, I like this version of the game. Don't get me wrong, it's quite, yeah, tetrad triggered, as you can see. But it's just, well, it's very fluid. It has other challenges, so I will be doing a let's play. But see, nothing. Okay, just an Ithaca. See, Ithaca is not enough.
Ithaca.
Okay, there we go. So, okay, so I think, okay, this one, yet again. So I think that will be it really for this video. So, stay tuned, because I'm going to do some more videos of Oceanhorn 2, the new version, as I promised. And if there are new items to collect or new bloodstones, I'm going to actually do a tutorial. Not a tutorial, really, but I will do some videos to show you how to. Okay, take care.